Hey everybody, here's game 2 from the match in Linares, 1992, between Vishy Anand with the white pieces here against Vasily Ivanchuk with the black pieces. Again, this was an 8-game exhibition match. Anand had pulled off the slight upset and winning the first game as Ivanchuk was favored in this match. Okay, Anand was still like an upstart youth coming into his own. So this game started off as a French defense. E4, E6, D4, D5, and knight C3. Knight F6. Knight takes, knight B D7. Knight takes F6, knight takes F6. Knight F3, H6, bishop H4, C5. Very important move to break White's central control down on E5 because that space advantage can become deadly. There are a lot of miniature games in this variation, and Black has to be very careful not to become cramped and basically fall victim to a quick attack on the king side. There's been many games where White has placed the bishop on D3, queen on E2, castle queen side, and then just ripped the black king apart. Bishop E5, bishop D7, bishop takes, queen takes, and now queen E2. If bishop takes F6 here, G takes F6, queen E2, then C takes D4, castle, and bishop C5. Nice move, right? That's good for black. Queen E2, instead, bishop E7, castle, castle, and now D takes C5, and we can see the pressure that Anand is putting on black in this position, and this is exactly what I was talking about. It's a solid position for black. Don't get it wrong. The pawn structure is pristine, but the fact that white it gains space and is able to gain a nice initiative, I think turns a lot of players off to this. I've looked at a lot of games in this variation, and you see a lot of 20 move games, 25 move games where white is just crushing black, due to the space that he gains in the open files. It's easy to play white's position. Queen C6, this is a novelty at the time. Normally, it was Queen A4 that was being played with the attack on the A pawn, and then just King B1. Then black will follow up with moves like Rook A C8 or Rook F C8. Okay, but here Ivanchuk played Queen C6. So King B1, and Anand is playing some good moves here. Knight E5, and Queen takes C5 can be played. Queen G2 would be a mistake here. Queen takes G2. Just on principle. I mean, opening up that G file like that toward the king just looks suspicious. But after Knight D7, right, exploiting the bishop on E7, Rook FD8, Knight takes, bishop takes, Rook takes, and then Queen to D1 with the idea of if G takes F6, then Rook G1, winning the queen. So now I play King B1 here, and Rook FD8. So Ivanchuk has played the opening well, and is pretty much close to equality. Rook H E1, Queen takes C5. Now Knight E5. Rook takes D1. Rook takes D1, and then Ivanchuk starts trading off. Rook D8, Bishop D8. So it seems like the worst is over. Knight D3, Queen C4, Bishop G3, Knight D5, A3, and Bishop F6. Bishop E7 is also possible. Bishop E5 by Anand. Bishop takes, Queen takes, and Queen G4 was played right here, which was a big mistake by Ivanchuk. just simply queen c8 just holds everything together. Queen g4, um, it attacks the g pawn, and I mean it looks, it looks good on the surface, but leaves black vulnerable. I mean, it allows black to attack on the back rank there. Leaves black vulnerable on the black rank. So Anand just played queen b8 check, king h7, and snatched the b pawn, and now the b pawn and the f pawn and b pawn are now attacked. And what Ivanchuk had missed was queen d1, right? Knight c1. Okay, he was thinking queen d1, king a2, and he could just snatch the pawn. For example, where everything, he has this threat of knight c3 and everything just works out. But he missed a real simple move and just knight c1. So after queen takes b7, f5, now I play queen c6, queen e4, g3, a5, and it's just a matter of time here. There's no compensation here for Ivanchuk. Okay, simple ending. Only thing Ivanchuk can hope for is a perpetual. But White's king is protected pretty good, and we can see that 3-1 majority on the queen side there. And we see the pawn just racing up the board. So not only does Anand have the passers, but he even has the exposed black king to gain time when he needs it. And after queen f5, of course, if instead of f2, if he tried g6 here, then just queen d3. But after f2, it's queen f5 shuts down everything. And of course, if queen takes b7, then queen takes f2 check, and then you still have the b and c pawns to contend with. And so here, Ivanchuk resigned, and now out of the 8-game match, he's lost the first 2 games.